Hello everybody, I'm Beau. I'm coming to you today with a side-by-side comparison between the peak, I call it peak, some people call it pick. I prefer peak, as in you're in your peak physical condition, P-I-Q, and that's these little guys right here, also sponsored by Everlast. You can kind of see a little blinking light. They're a lot bigger than the Hykso sensors, which, if I were to undo this, you'll see this little sensor right here, and this is the Hykso version. Now, first impressions, I started with the Hykso. I really loved it, but then I went for the Everlast Peak because it could provide me not only with a hand wrap, which may seem like a silly kind of thing, because if you've got gloves on, you're gonna be sticking this in your gloves anyway, but for me, we do a lot of bare knuckle type fighting because it's more self-defense, street fight centric. We don't have big pillows on our fists. If you've got that, more power to you. We just do a different martial art. And so the differences between these guys is not only size comparison, Hykso is definitely a lot lighter, easier to charge as well. You can just pop these right into a charger. These guys, the Peak ones, you kind of have to peel out of this rubber contraption. As you can see, there's quite a difference between the two. As far as pairing goes, Hykso is much easier. You pretty much just double tap it and it puts it into pairing mode. This actually has a little button on there that you have to depress, and it is kind of raised, which means that, well, you could accidentally be pushing that. As for actual accuracy, because honestly the size doesn't matter when it comes to accuracy, how these things register. The Hykso definitely registers the lighter punches. So if you're doing a lot of shadow boxing or lightweight sparring, we're not really hitting any bags or doing any bag work, this is gonna pick up a lot more sensitivity. As opposed to, we noticed with the Peak, it only registered when I was hitting the bag really hard. And if I did like a little fade, it may register that, but if it was a light little reach out like that, it wasn't registering that, as opposed to the Hykso, which it was. So be forewarned with that. Overall, I would say it's a toss-up because yes, the Peak also measures gravity, as in like actual G-forces, so stopping power. The Hykso measures only speed, which I would say the speed registered and clocked in at the Peak was significantly faster than these, even though they were right on top of each other and they should have been getting the exact same data. I would say that the Hykso was representing the data a little less. Now, I don't have a speedometer out here to actually clock my actual work, but just be forewarned, if you want to make yourself look good, go with the Peak. You're just gonna look faster. Overall, personally, I would probably go for whatever's cheaper because I'm a cheapskate. I know that's shameful, but when it comes to training in the gym, you probably don't have a lot of money to throw around, so just go with what's on sale. And honestly, you're not looking for objective data here. It's not like you're a scientist. You're just looking for probably numbers of punches and average speed. So as long as you stay consistent with the same device throughout your entire workout, you'll be happy. So that's it. I hope that this small little demonstration of these Fitbits of boxing and martial arts is helpful for you in determining whether or not these are right. My name is Beau. I look forward to testing, demonstrating, and reviewing more fun things here on Amazon.com.